Ugh, being sick sucks. It really does. So, hey guys, welcome back to evercrisis. I'm going to be talking about the new update that just happened. I know there's a bunch of videos I should be making. I want to do a 1 year recap, my count, going through all of it as a free-to-play player. So expect that somewhere, hopefully, right? Also, a lot of you guys have been requesting the tower, the level 22 and above, because some of those fights are ridiculous, and I did complete them all except for 29 and 30. I'm stuck at 29 because I have no water setup, and 30 I do have the setup for that, but I can't get past the water. But if you guys ever want to check out like my actual full clears of those, I do them over my live stream at twitch.tv/SmellyOctopus. There is a VODs for them. Look for the evercrisis ones, and then you'll kind of see what I did to complete it. There's a lot of sitting down, revamping what my characters are doing, moving things left and right, and then trying different things. And there's a whole bunch of like theory crafting of like, okay, what if I do this and I do this, and then I finally beat the actual event. So if you guys ever want to see those before I upload them to YouTube, you can always check my Twitch VODs. It's just kind of like going on YouTube. You just go to my channel, type in evercrisis, and you should find it, or just look at the most recent day that the content drops. So with that out of the way, hopefully those videos come out. Hopefully I stop feeling like a snail and being beat down. So let's get through this update video. There's a couple things they did release. They released the chapters. So on October, we know already Angeal's going to be a playable character. He's going to be coming out, I believe, on October 16th with this story. And they also showed that in November, there's a Crisis Core, Chapter 5, and December, Chapter 2 release for the first soldier as well. The only thing that's hidden in this little roadmap they did is the special event. We still don't know what collaboration this is. We're guessing Final Fantasy 10, 16, right? Or they might throw it somewhere else and be like, you know what, it's a different game. But overall, we know exactly what's happening for the next 4 months-ish. January is honestly just Happy New Year stuff, right? But it's cool. I hope they do more of these. These are really, really good. So let's jump in and let's talk about the actual update notice that we got. So, Coliseum. Dude, so many Coliseums. So many towers. We have the Azure Tower, now part of the Coliseum of the Chosen, starting tomorrow. Instead of just reading the notice to you guys, let's go into solo content, Battle Tower. There is a bunch of towers here, and the tower they're going to be adding is most likely going to have Angeal as a character you have to use along with whoever else they want to put in there. It looks like it's going towards the first soldier, not the Crisis Core, so they're most likely to be Sephiroth, these guys, but with Angeal, you have to use them in the party. So it's going to be the Coliseum of the Chosen, the Azure one. We have Amber, Cerulean, and Emerald. You have to beat floor 30 if you're new to the game in order to lock these, so as long as you beat, I believe it's like a giant. Yeah, this giant. I have a guide on this, but with the power we have these days, you guys should be able to auto battle this, even as a new player, especially if you pull for Bahamut Cloud. But yeah, so that new tower is coming in. We're going to have a big collection of towers. It's beautiful. Absolutely. More towers, please. What everyone asked for. It's content. Honestly, I'm looking forward to the blue crystals because I'm so close to finishing Vincent's banner for his costume. So that is happening on the 16th. You don't have to save anything. You don't have to worry. Character-specific memories and blue crystals. All beautiful things you should be looking forward to. Coming soon. I love this banner, man. Look at this. Young Angeal just chilling with young Sephiroth. One's looking at the sunset. The other one's looking at like, why is all this trash here? There is another sword user coming, but at least this one has a mint condition Buster sword. This is happening on the 16th. As I was talking about, Wutai Secret will be released. And that's all you really need to know. Honestly, coming soon. Tomorrow, more blue crystals. That's all I need to know. Besides me wanting to actually see the story for this, because this is something new. This is something we never heard of. This is going to be great. But yeah, I'm really hurting for those blue crystals. But I will be live streaming this again. Reading the story. Might doing really bad voice acting. Who knows? New version update 2.1.0. It's a lot. New playable character Angeal, we know. Story, we know. Update to brand system. The ability to use multiple brand stones. Happening, I believe, as of October 15th. That should be today, right? Since new story says 16, but this is separate without its own date. So I'm guessing this is today that's going to be happening. And that is, it doesn't say. October 15 PDT. They didn't put a time. Interesting. Yeah. See how they put 7 p.m. PDT? They didn't put a time here. So, surprise! Most likely 10 p.m. Eastern for me. But branding system, you doing one at a time is just it's terrible. It's so bad. With how many blues we have that we can just spam them, it doesn't hurt to waste multiple at the same time just to find a good branding. And branding does make a difference. Trust me. It makes a big difference. So hopefully that does improve and kind of helps, but we still have to deal with RNG. Addition to the story beyond. This is super confusing. I don't understand why they word stuff like this. A new type of section, the story beyond, will be added to the story. What story? Story? Is it going here, or is it going to this story, which is in another menu, and in another menu, story quest, character quest. They have stories here, right? Now, there is something with the Highwind when it comes to this, but they're going to probably add it to that story. I could be wrong. It's not like it's a big deal if I am wrong here, but most likely it is going towards that. If not, I guess another section in story. But there is the Highwind, and my stream told me this the other day, and I didn't know, and I still got to do it. But one of these tell you to complete story multiple times, and all you gotta do is rerun the quest in that story. So I forget which one specifically in the Highwind. You guys can tell me in the comment section. But all you gotta do is rerun this over and over and over again to max out that Highwind. I don't know if that's gonna get patched or not, or that's what they intended, but they haven't updated that story section. So if you want to increase that Highwind artifact, just rerun those stories over and over and over again to do it. So most likely that's what they're talking about. We'll see what happens. The story beyond will be added to the story. It does say story up there, so who knows? It's a lot of stories. Expedition bonus improved. The effective improved chocobo exchange lineup in the guild bonus expedition bonus will be modified for the better. Higher ranked chocobos will appear more often than before. There's still a couple chocobos I need that have better rarity up because I want to get more of that materia stuff so I can make better 5-star ruins. So improved chocobo exchange lineup for the guild expedition bonus will be nice. And most guilds right now have maxed out everything and we're just stacking points. Hopefully they eventually update the guild stuff because there's a lot of points not being used. Size reduction of app data, cool, right? Because, you know, less gigabytes this app holds, the other games I can play and other things I can do. Vent preparation, new app icon, resolution of minor issues, all coming up. Nothing really big. Now the bomb rush. This thing's cool. This usually comes with the level increase, and they haven't talked about the level increase, right? Especially with the roadmap. You don't see level increase anywhere, so this is most likely for Angeal, new players that coming in from New Year's. This is a really good event. You get tons of experience for this, and there's usually a daily golden bomb you can beat for like 777,777 experience. They use the 7s, it's cute. But yeah, that's happening tomorrow at 10 p.m. Eastern, 7 p.m. PDT. And there is a little trick you guys can do. I'll talk about this when the actual event is out. But if you get someone with a fast limit break before the bomb goes into its sigil phase, because you kill a silver bomb and then you kill a gold bomb. But as the silver bomb, you build your limit break, and then you have like Tifa's somersault, and then when the gold bomb comes in, you just spam that somersault and it kills it before you have to go through the sigil phase. I don't know if they fixed that or not, but again, I'll be going through a full breakdown when this actually is out. It's not going to be really meant for people like me because I do have everything maxed out. Growth streams are maxed out. All characters are maxed out. I don't know why I went to summons. I blame it on me being a little bit sick. I'm kind of getting over it, right? But yeah, all my characters are level 80. So this isn't going to help me at all. For Angeal, yes, it's going to help for Angeal. So Angeal most likely will be in my party during the entire thing. A couple things for you guys to remember. There is a campaign. I forget this sometimes, but make sure you play with every character at least once. Use the 0 experience training quest so that way you don't waste a bunch. Exchange shop, don't forget. Co-op medals were updated. Someone's, I forget, Matt or someone, just had their weapon parts there. I personally buy everything except for these things because I'm in the 2000s and all my weapons are upgraded. And a Buster Sword, you guys asked me about that. I'm still buying them. I have nothing else to buy, so I still buy the Buster Sword. You don't have to. Once you OB10 it, that's totally fine. Just in case they do something with the +1, +2 thing in the future, I have it, but I doubt that's going to be a thing. Everything else, you guys are just free reigning it. Yeah, don't forget a couple things are ending. If you guys aren't done that event, the Cetra story, have 1 day left to use your exchange. For me personally, I didn't really farm this once this came out because I wanted the other one since I have everything else. Yeah, so I totally forgot. I'm going to throw this in the video somewhere. There is a retweet campaign going on right now for evercrisis. If we do get to the goals, we get Mithril ore times 30, weapon parts for Angeal. Sorry, draw tickets for Angeal. His weapon, type 90 longsword. We get 3 copies if we 3,000 achieved. So if you guys can, link will always be there somewhere. If not, check it out on Twitter and repost this so we get all this freebies. Free stuff is always good. But yeah, that's pretty much it. Looking forward to seeing what Angeal brings, right? Is he going to be a taunting tank? Is he going to slow down time? Is he going to bring new unique buffs and debuffs? Who knows? He might be the next broken thing. But as for other characters like Sid, we're going to be not seeing him for a while, since you can see the roadmap shows that there's all First Soldier things coming out, Crisis Core. So Sid will be quite a while since we are getting a new playable character now. I don't think they're going to bombard us with 2 new releases, especially because that's a bigger pool. Which, again, if you have tickets, use them before Angeal comes out. So if you have the blue tickets, the purple tickets, gold tickets, right, for specific, non-specific characters, the pool will get better. And if you don't want Angeal weapons showing up in your polls, you should probably do it now. If you're saving for a weapon like I am for Vincent's to come out, then you just got to deal with the bigger pool of weapons now and less RNG of the ones you want coming up. Yeah, besides that, I'm going to go clock out. Get some rest, and hopefully I'm ready for tonight's stream. If you guys want to catch me live, twitch.tv/SmellyOctopus. Besides all that, thank you so much for watching. Keep on smiling, and I'll smell you later.